Good evening. It's real early in the morning. Couldn't sleep. My neck's hurting. Been going to the chiropractor here lately. Try to get my neck straightened out.
You see, Mayor, the heavier the man is, the deeper
It's helped a little bit. I say about 50%, but it's still hurting enough to where I can't sleep.
I suppose that's why me and Upchurch see.
Our measurements indicate
So it's going to be a long day,
is on average weight of
even though it's Sunday.
others whom we've designated as Baker and Charlie are heavier. Much heavier. Exact weights
Been trying to upload videos
a seasoned guess would put them
on YouTube
of 250 pounds.
and edit and all that
I
stuff.
think you're getting the overall picture.
But once you,
Now, Abel there's a small man,
let me turn this
whereas
down.
Baker and Charlie.
When you do a video like this, you gotta edit it. You know, put your intro and outro on it and all that stuff. Which I really don't do a lot of editing to them. Don't take out much of nothing in it. But once you save it on a computer, it wants to save it on the video program too. So that's twice it done saved the same video. And one's in one format, you done formatted in one, and the other one's in the previous format, which was on the camcorder format. I don't understand why I can do a video on my phone. I read it's the format of YouTube or whatever. They say it's WP4. Or they got like 2 or 3 different kind. I can do a video on my phone and upload it to YouTube, and it'll be up there in about 5 minutes, if that. All depends on how long it is, I guess. But it may be putting it in that format as it's going, or uploading it to YouTube as you doing the video. Hell, I don't know. But it goes on a lot quicker. But this way, it's in 1080p. I think the video quality is a little bit better on this little camera here. It's a little cheap Sony camera, but I think it does pretty damn good video for what it is. And hell, it don't weigh nothing. But getting back to the computer, when I save it on it, I think it's I don't understand this megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, all this. I know a terabyte's more than a gigabyte, and then megabyte's little than that, I think. But anyways, once you save it, my hard drive on the computer I just built it around Christmas. It took me all year to save up the parts and the money to buy the parts to build the computer. I need to do a video on that. It's pretty cool. I went on YouTube and watched some videos on building a computer and build one for $500. Hell, that's about all I could afford. And I wanted to build the best thing I could for $500. And you know, that's less monitor. That's just a tower. And I think it's got a 256 megabyte hard drive in it. And they was saying on that it's supposed to be a gaming computer. It was supposed to hold a lot. But once I put one video on there, say hour and 45 minutes long, when I go to upload another video, it won't go on. It'll stop halfway and say there ain't enough disk space. So I have to move it somewhere. Well, you ain't nowhere else to move it because they just got one hard drive and it's one partition in it. Nowhere to put it. Let's put it on like a thumb drive, and there ain't enough space on the ones of them I got. So this came in the mail yesterday. I had a 2 terabyte external hard drive. I'm trying to move everything over. I lost a lot of footage a while back on shit about 7-8 amps. Pretty much full builds on them as I was doing them, and it's not just for showing a person what you did to their amp. It's a reference to what you've done. It helps you out a whole lot. You can go back in the footage and see it. And, if you have trouble somewhere else, you might have had it on that one too and figured it out, and then you go back to it and it just helps you all together. But or you might see something you might have done wrong. You don't ever know. But I'm hoping this is going to help. And that's the reason I'm so backed up on getting stuff out. I got some amps I need to do some videos on. I need to ship them off. Especially one. I done shipped off all the rest of the little ones. But this is a big one. So I got 2 big ones. But one of them's completely finished. And the other one I'm waiting on 2 or 3 little parts. And that comes up to the next thing. I was going to buy a webcam like Rainmaker's got. It's a Logitech 920, and I can't remember if it was a X or an S. But 4 months ago, those things was like $50, and I looked on the internet last night, and it went up to 200. I don't know whether it's trade agreement with China or what, but we might be having some trouble getting some parts. And this thing here took 2 months to get it in, and it was supposed to be in the United States. And I don't know. I'm ordering another one of these for this computer down here. I got one computer here, one upstairs that's the one I'm stay on about all the time, do everything on, because I just built it and it's a little faster than this little used one I bought off of eBay, a refurbished one I bought off of eBay for like $125. But it's a pretty good computer, but it just ain't got a lot of memory and hard drive and all that stuff. So I'm going to get another one of them for this one down here. And maybe I can save some of this stuff down here too. But then you got to go from transferring it from this computer here and putting it on that one there to do the editing and all that stuff. So might make it harder than others. But then when you're trying to spend more time with the wife when she comes in from work, and you sitting at a computer doing this, and it's in the bedroom, and then it's a desktop, and then she wants you to be in the living room with her. It just that's just the way it is. But anyways, we're going to try to get on this right quick. I don't think it's much wrong with it. I think it just wants a power wire upgrade, as far as I know. That relay right there is completely gone. The top and everything is completely out of it, but it looked like somebody had come through here and done some work on it. I think that's the preamp. Matter of fact, I know that's the preamp. And it's the main one. I mean, well, yeah, preamp. But we're going to put some power wires on it and see if it'll work. Everything on it looks pretty decent. A few little things bent. don't think that wire's in too good a shape. You say either that just came out. I don't know why they don't make these things shorter. Damn, that aluminum's right flimsy. It being easy. It seems like it's been annealed. I don't know if I've had a call on this amp. Whoever sent it in. Like I said, hopefully it's just a real quick video on this because I don't want to take no time on nothing else, but it is late at night and this is on my own time. This is from Victor in San Marcos, California, Costa Mesa, California. If you get back in contact with me, the amp should be fixed by the time this is aired. Talked to so many people on the phone, I don't know if this is, I don't really know who this is. And get so many phone calls, majority of them's going nowhere. And then you get a phone call where you should know, but you done already had 10 or so people jibber jabbing about this, that, and the other. They want to buy this, and want to buy that, and want to buy this, and want to buy that, and what's your thoughts on it, and this, that, and the other, and then turn around, they don't want to buy that from you. They just want information on something. It gets so freaking aggravating. Not just because they don't want to buy it from me, that don't matter really. Sometimes that's a blessing in disguise. You'd think it wouldn't be, but it is. Because you don't have to put up with this person. It just, it's freaking aggravating. And you try to give them the best information that you can, and then hell, they don't even follow it anyway, so you just pretty much freaking talk to them all that time for nothing. It's just aggravating as hell. But it's been a rough damn year. If it ain't one thing, it's another. People hate on you just to hate on you. I thought it was kind of funny. Last night I got a phone call from a guy wanting to know if I gave enough wire. If I had enough wire on the back of an amp to run all the way up to his battery on his truck. And I mean, I can't read minds. And I don't know what truck, anything that is running in. You don't know how far that's going to be. I don't know if it's going to run in the trunk or it's going to run in the up underneath the front seat, back seat, different lengths of cable for each one. And it's normally about 2 feet out of the back of an amp. And you come up with your own connector, because I don't know what connector you're running. I like the twist locks. Let me get one of them down. Which this is a big one. A bigger one, and it's not one of the high dollar ones. But they're still decent. They go in, you twist and it locks. So of course you got your cable going this end, your cable going this end. And yeah, it is kind of big and bulky. And it's but it's 100% lock. They're cheap. They're not that expensive. There's a part number on it if you see it. I guess you go on eBay and get them. A friend of mine sent me these. And then they got these. That's not for 8 gauge wire, it's more for 4 or 6. Then I got these. Now this ain't all to them. You got another end that goes on this one, but it ain't sitting here at this time. Well, it goes in and it locks too. Just think of 2 ends like this. Let's see. Here's a black end. The red one, I don't know where it's at right now, but it goes up and down like that. But imagine this being red. And it twist locks. Cheap from China. But they work great. That's 100% connection right there. It locks down. Won't pull apart. Easy to get apart. It's a lot better than that connector that goes over and just barely touching like that. You ain't got a full connection around it like this. Now they're cheap. Get them off of eBay. I just seem to run out. Everybody comes in here wants one. And either they want one for the power wire because they got a ground already hooked up. They want one. And either I got 3 or 4 black ones left, but I ain't got but 1 red one left, and I really ain't got half of it. I got this half without the nipple sticking in because somebody needed a nipple. Let's get back to the amp. I don't know why the hell these step bits don't quite cut a hole big enough for these to go in. You pretty much thread it through the hole that goes in, but if you go to the next size up, it's too big for it to fit in without it being wobbly. This is number 10. Let's see if I can get that through that ferrite twice. You can get it through there, but she's tight. Go straight to the transformer and bypass. Well, you ain't actually bypassing. You're bypassing the little that little bar there, feeding power from one side, from that trace over to that trace to the transformer, getting it straight to it. But you still got your diode in there because this is hooked up to the diode. So if you happen to hook it up backwards, which please don't, and then if you do hook it up backwards, don't hook it up again. If you hear something pop or smell, or don't hook it back up. Because it shorts that diode out, and it's a dead short then. So even if you didn't blow anything inside the amp, it's going to make that short straight to ground. So if you hook this back up again, it's just going to short back to ground, and then it's going to put power to this, and then it is going to blow it out. But if you just hook it up one time, leave it alone. Look at them Senate transistors, it looks like shit. Let's hook it up over here on the side. I don't like to cover the transistor if I can. Just think if I ran 10 feet of cable off the back of this thing. I mean, come on now. I hate doing that there. That's a waste of cable. Alright, let's hook this thing up, see what we got. And see, that's what I use, but it clamps it down good and tight. So that's good tight. Antenna. Radio. Fork that power up, blow this thing out again. Power. 10 ohms look pretty good. Input. This has got 455s in it. So ain't gonna do a whole lot. Let's see what we get. Turn the power supply on. Down. Okay, we got power. Oh, doing pretty good. See a little key. Oh, it's gonna make a good modulator. It's a key low as shit. Well, in low get a key low as shit. Of course, they're gonna preamp. Relay shot in it. As you can see, no preamp. I might can repair that. If this guy get up with me and call me and let me know, I can repair that preamp. I think I got some of them relays. I think. Let me look. baby relays. Preamp. Preamp. Might have a set of relays for it, I don't know. I don't know if that's the same as that one or not, I don't know. I'll take it out for it now. But she's working. Let's take this 50-watt slug out. The 500-watt slug in, which I know it ain't gonna do no 500, but read up into 500. It was already showing on 50-watt one. These two 455s was only doing about 30 watts RMS. Old. Let's see, going through that middle scale. Oh, it's showing about 60 watts RMS. Peak. Oh, hello. About 160. Get you over there. That's a 500-watt slug. Let's go up to that meter. Come on, act right. That's that meter. Stop shaking. Oh, that's 500-watt scale. Oh, so one is 100, the 10 is 100, 200, 300, so it's in between the 1 and the 2, so it's about 150 something. Oh, about 160, 165. And that's a 200. That's what it's supposed to be. The input tune on it looks perfect. Oh, looks pretty damn good. Get you to the input. This arm around. That's 5-watt slug in reverse. Audio. Which, like I said, this radio don't drive very hard. Let's see what Ken, I'm about 40. Oh, swinging 160. And the antenna, this is on the antenna right now. It's all 3 meters. Audio. This is reflect back from the antenna. It's a 50-watt slug in there. It's a 5-watt slug. That's a 500-watt slug. Audio. That's in peak. RMS. Audio. Hello, 11111. Everything looks good on it. Get backwards to the forward. Just falling back. Get y'all sitting up straight. Well, there you go. Pretty much power wire upgrade. Get up with me, Victor. I don't want to say your last name, but you live in California. And Silver Eagle 200. Get up with me. On if you want to fix the preamp in it or not. If I ain't got the relay, I have to wait and see if I can get it. But you got a power wire upgrade there. I don't know what else you want me to do to it. There's really not a lot else to do to it. And don't go asking if I can upgrade the transistors in it. I have to rebuild this whole complete board. I mean, you might could put 1446s in it maybe. You have to do a little changing around, but you ain't gonna see that much more out of it. It ain't even worth it. The only thing I don't see working on it, the high and low's working. Oh, let's see. Low. Oh, on low it's so much a modulator. That's right, nice. Now people ask what's the difference between and that's the modulator. Key nothing, audio. It's like it's on sideband. But now if you go up with your key enough, you can get a little key. We'll take a 500 out. Get a 50 watt slug. That's about 10 watt. That's 1 watt. Old. You can just peg 50. That's on peak. RMS modulator. It's RMS. Key 1 watt. Old. Hello. 40 watts. Modulating some bitch time. Oh. Kick it up high gear. And you key in about 40. Audio. Key in about 40. Did high. But I got a right amount. Let's see. That's a 50 watt slug. Kick the amp off. That's a 1 watt key. With 1 watt going in. They key in about 38. Oh, about 38 with 1 watt in on high. Low gear, 1 watt. High gear. Oh, pretty cool. Alright then. I've spent enough time on this thing. So, other than fixing a preamp on it, she's done. There she is. Little Silver Eagle 200. And I ain't putting out 200 peak, but I expect if I drive it with a different radio, I get that out of it. Try the 2950 on it. Take that out. Turn the RF power down. 500 watt slug. You don't see the camera. Let's see if she'll do any more with a 2950 hitting it. Remember that's 500 watt slug. Quit. Drop it down. 500 watt slug. 2950 hitting it. Let's see. Turn the amp off. 2950. Oh, hello. Says about, is that 30 watts? That's 500 watt scale. That'd be 50. Oh, yeah, about 30 peak. Alright, power on. 500 watt scale. Oh, hello. Yeah. Get about 200 of it. Oh, yeah, about 180. About 180. So she's fixed. Old. Yeah, about 180. That's what 2950. Let's turn this back over to old stock Cobra. Got my new quick disconnect. What the hell is it? Quick disconnect. It locks in. It's very stable, tight on that. But there you go. Little silver streak. I can't see out of my camera. There we go with the screen turning around. Silver streak. Get with me. And your name's Victor from Costa Mesa, California. Get a hold to me and let me know if you want to fix that preamp. Be number 3 down here, Carolinas. Later.